To our channel, don't forget to like, to also give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Stop crying over spilled milk. You are hot. Tinubu did not make you a minister. Presidency replies El-Rafai. The presidency has urged the former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rafai, to move on following his exclusion from the President Bola Tinubu's administration. Nigerian News reported that El-Rafai on Monday said the National Assembly did not reject him as a ministerial nominee. El-Rafai, while speaking in an interview on Arise TV Prime Time, said President Bola Tinubu simply changed his mind on the nomination. The former governor, who debunked the claim that the National Assembly rejected him because of a security report from the Department of State Services (DSS), said, "Since I left office and the president begged me publicly to support him, I said I would, and I don't want anything. I'm a self-made man. I don't need anything. Through 2 months of negotiation, we finally agreed that he would nominate me as minister, and there were certain conditions I attached to that. Along the line, either the president changed his mind. Please don't believe the story that the National Assembly rejected me. They had nothing to do with it. The president didn't want me in his cabinet." In response, the special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, in an interview with Channels TV on Tuesday said El-Rafai feels hurt about not being appointed a minister despite his contribution to Tinubu's electioneering process. Onanuga said El-Rafai is displaying resentment of someone being left out of a moving train, which is why he is campaigning against Tinubu. He said, "As a person, I think I will pity the former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rafai. He feels hurt that he was not made a minister. It has been a long time since the ministers were appointed, and I think it is time for him to move on. You cannot continue being like a child that sees someone stole your bread and you are crying over a spilled milk. It is natural for him to feel hurt that he has been excluded from Tinubu's government." And the president, in his birthday tribute to El-Rafai, acknowledged his contribution to the party. He actually helped a lot in installing the president, that's Bola Tinubu. The exclusion is the reason he is not, going about campaigning against. He is going about campaigning against the president. He is showing the resentment of a man being left out of a moving train. I will advise him to forget everything that has happened for or not being made a minister. He has been in public service since 1999. His dissatisfaction about Tinubu's government is his personal opinion and it does not reflect reality. Well, looking at the submission of Bayo Nonuga and then El-Rafai, there are some things we can pick out. Number one, El-Rafai is human and it's natural for any human being to feel the way he felt, and Bayo Nonuga submitted in the light manner. But then, as an adult, like Bayo Nonuga said, you should forget and move on. The cabinet has been formed now over a year now, and the people who have been in cabinet, in fact, a reshuffle has been done. Some have been relieved and some have been added, and he has not been called. So El-Rafai should grow up as regards that one. That's is also clear. But then it's claimed that the president is the one that lost interest in bringing him in. Well, politicians see beyond the way we see. He might have his reasons. Maybe he's thinking in the line of lobbying. He's the president. He can lobby the Senate and ask the Senate to approve. But then the major reason why the Senate is not approving him, it has to do with security. And we are battling with insecurity in the country, the issue of cattle rustlers, herdsmen attack, Boko Haram, ISIS in the West African region, kidnapping, all sorts of things going on all over the country. And we have seen relative peace now. But before at that time they were being nominated, Nigeria is grappling with this thing seriously, and nobody is going to joke with it. If it is El-Rufai's political enemy that decide to go along the line of politics, I mean security, to play politics in order for him not to be, taken as a ministerial nominee, I think they've done their job well and they could hit the nail on the head such that Nigerians will just buy the sentiment, and that's how it is, and it worked. Seriously, his enemies really prevail in that regard. Be it as it may, El-Rufai is being advised now not only to move forward, and when they say move forward, at least if he feels that the president is the reason for his not being nominated, he can decide to forget it and work out his things for the next round of election. Ab initio, he has said he's not interested, so he can return to his plan A and decide to just leave and go and do his studies abroad and all other things he wants to do. And the rest he felt he wants to take from politics, he may decide to take it, knowing fully well that this man has been even in public service since 1999, 23 years in power, in public service. And if there is this time around he's asked to go and sit down, I think it's an opportunity for him to even rest. You have the likes of Raji Fashola too, who has been around since 1999, and with this government they have been asked to go and rest, and in good faith they receive it. So we are expecting El-Rufai to receive it in good faith. But then what another guy is also saying, I think the President Tinubu should also be careful. Why? Because of El-Rufai is an asset to him, very useful in the northwestern part of the country. When he wants to go for election, whether it is APC or even the president or any other person, El-Rufai is a force to reckon with, and to a large extent he needed to be pacified, and the president need to get that done. But then Bayalonaga also point our attention to the fact that even during El-Rufai's birthday, that the president specifically, pinpointed when he was sending him birthday greetings, that he's a force to reckon with when it comes to the sitting of Tinubu into power in 2023. El-Rufai worked hard to make sure that the president really got into power through the efforts of people around him and God in general. Also, we also realized that yes, power is transient. There is need for us to understand that you can't always be there forever. So if I should get that into his medulla oblongata, that he won't always be in power for life, he should allow others to also do it. Then he should begin to work on how he can, train other people. And if he has a bigger ambition, probably in 2031 to be president, let him begin to nurse it from now on, believing that by the time President Bola Tinubu is finishing, he might have an opportunity to vie for the office of the president, knowing fully well that he might support him to get the job done. So we are looking at a situation whereby in days to come, many secrets will still be revealed that are not known to the public now, but we will continue to feed you as those information continue to filter in. Remember to give us your thumbs up. Don't forget to like and to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.